Weekly update for the 20th of March 2013. The market has certainly kicked, and we've got Greg Ellis in the studio here today. He is the CEO of realestate.com.au, or REA as they call it. So Greg, what's your take on the market?
Residential market nationally, I think, is in pretty good condition. We saw that trend go up the last 3 months of last calendar year. That's continued on. Commercial market's moving well, and the developer market, a lot of overseas buyers are helping maintain that market.
Now, we've found that the level of activity dramatically increased in the last quarter of last year.
Absolutely.
Got out of the blocks. The first weekend in January was just insane. It was fantastic.
Yes.
And it hasn't stopped. Is that the same across the nation?
I'd have to say it is, and we're very pleased about that for obviously the health. I mean, the property sector provides a really good part to a big part to the Australian economy. And I'd have to agree with you that we were frankly pleasantly surprised in the last 3 months, and that trend's continuing.
I'm going to go to a couple of stats. I'm going to come back
Sure.
and ask what you think about buying to the market. So
Okay.
I'll be back in a sec. Adelaide auction clearance rate was 62.3%. Total national listings is down 1.3%, lower than they were at the same time last year. Medindy's the highest South Australian rents, and you can pay up to $1,500 per week. Now, Greg, if you were a betting person, have we bottomed? Has the market bottomed?
Unless the answer is yes, unless there's other seismic shocks that happen out of the US and Europe which upset consumer confidence. I think that our unemployment rate's good. Our interest rates have been relatively stable for a period of time. And I think people are now starting to understand that they can develop some confidence about the medium to longer term. So notwithstanding anything major happening that we haven't seen, I generally think it's on the up.
Will the election make a difference?
No, I don't. I don't think it does make a difference because it's a long run into that, September. And I think that people have made up their mind actually how they're going to vote. And I think they're just waiting for the ultimate day to happen. In the meantime, they're just getting on with life.
At the dinner table with family and very close friends, people who trust you enormously, and they ask Greg Ellis, would you be buying property right now, Greg?
The answer is yes. I mean, I have 2 properties already, so I'm not inclined to overweight against property in terms of my overall investments. But if I was looking at property now, I think it's a good time to buy.
So, one statement about the overall market for this weekly wrap.
Recovering and engage.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Greg, and that wraps up our weekly report.